Today let us explore about still life painting by focusing on a simple subject. The sketch needed for this painting and the reference image are provided here. Link to both of these images are given in the description from where you can download them. I start by painting a simple background using a light value of the mix of ultramarine and scarlet lake. Just add a touch of scarlet lake to the ultramarine and dilute it with more water to achieve a light value. This is used to paint the background of the tomato. After painting the background, allow the paper to dry completely. Now the paper is completely dry. We are ready to move on to the next step, that is painting the tomato. I'm using wet on wet technique for this part. So I'm just wetting the area inside the tomato. Then I mix some cabbage yellow with scarlet lake to create a nice light orange color. This light orange color is perfect for painting the light value of the tomato. Be sure to leave some white areas for the highlights in our painting. Highlights are the untouched spots where we leave the paper white, allowing them to shine as though lights fall on them. This is to add realism to our painting, and it also creates depth and make our artwork come alive. Next, I'm painting with Scarlet Lake. Observe how I'm adding some curved strokes. These curved strokes brings the tomato to life, adding dimension and realism to our painting. Take a look at the reference photo and try to imitate the curves you see. Without these curves, the painting may appear flat and lack depth. Next, I'm adding rose madder at the bottom of the tomato. After that, I'm applying ultramarine to the left bottom of the tomato for the darkest value. Next, I mix equal amount of gamboge yellow and ultramarine to get a medium value, which is used to paint the stem and sepals of the tomato. To paint the darkest part of these sepals and stem, mix a bit more ultramarine with gamboge yellow. If you look at the reference photo, you will notice there are two creases on the tomato, each with a very dark red color under the sepals. To represent them, I mix scarlet lake with a touch of ultramarine to get a maroon color, which I use to paint those areas. Next, I am using wet on wet technique to paint the shadow of the tomato. I am mixing a small amount of rose madder with ultramarine to paint this shadow. First, I use a medium value of this mix to paint the cast shadow. Next, I mixed a small amount of rose madder with ultramarine to get a dark value which is used to paint under the tomato. I missed a small highlight on the right side of the tomato. So I'm using the lifting technique to bring it out. I simply used my clean damp brush to wet the area where I need to lift the paint. Then using a vase cloth, I gently press on that area to remove the paint and reveal the highlight. We reached to the end of the painting process. If you found this video helpful and enjoyable, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. See you in another video. Until then, take care and bye bye from Prema.